Okay, example in getter method and setter methods. uh, okay, let's create a new project. I'm using a student kind of scenario, so I'll name it let's name it school. And yeah, you can name it basically anything you want. So I will make my first class. uh, I will make a class called I'll say person. Okay, and this is basically a normal public class which doesn't have a main method, so we don't take this part. And okay, let's finish it. Now as you can see, this is public class person. So now we will initialize about 3 private variables. This is private string name, um, private int age, and we'll say private string id. Okay, so this is basically the 3 variables we be using. And then let's give our set method. Okay, so the set method goes like this: public void. Public means it can be accessed by anybody. Void means it has a return type. So when we set this method, it has a return type, right? So void. Then set we'll say set name. Okay, string name. And then we write it like this: name equals name. Now you may be wondering why I have initialized this as name, capital NAME here, and then given. So what we're doing here is, now we have created a string here. So actually this set name is similar to a constructor. So what we do is we have to initialize our own variable in this constructor. So we can name it as we have to name it as different variable here, not a variable, actually a pattern, or we can say it's a pattern. So set name in capitals and name equals name. If you set this as simple name here and actually simple name here also, what you have to do is you have to say that this dot name equals name. Now if you're initializing it with the same name, then you can use this one, this dot name equals name. This means we are referring to the object which we are in now. Okay, so you will understand it when we are doing it. Okay, so then we can actually make our other set method, that will be public void you can say set age. Now we will be using the other way, so we'll use this is age, and then int age, and we can say age equals age. So as explained before, you can use either this way or using this way. You can initialize anything here, and then we have to equalize it to this. Now let's complete the other one. That will be public void set, we'll name it simple ID because it's initialized there as capital ID, and int ID, and here we'll initialize this at ID equals ID. Here there's a small error here, actually it's, yeah, okay, no error. Then this is complete here. Hold a second, there's some small error here. Int ID, yeah, actually I had initialized this as string, so that was the error there. Now what we have to do is we have made our set method. So now let's complete our get method. So our get method is basically returning the value. Now here we have basically set in the value, and what we set here will be returned by our get method. So let's write the 3 get methods for these. Public, I'll write one and show you. So